Hello guys. Hello. How are you? Okay, this is my first time doing this kind of recording. This is going to be my first video on YouTube, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited about it. So I urge you to join me in this journey. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be entertaining. It's going to be educating. I'll be bringing you um, different opportunities all around the world, different opportunities all around the world where you can easily migrate to for free, you know, but major concentration on study because I'll be bringing you study opportunities, fully funded study opportunities, fully funded scholarships um, in different countries, and I'm going to be bringing you alternative countries other than the countries we are already conversant with. For example, everybody knows United States of America. Everybody knows United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. But there are so many countries of the world where you can easily migrate to. The cost of living is excellent. The standard of living is superb. You can work while you study, and you can easily study there for free via fully funded scholarships. So these are the countries I will be bringing to you. And after your studies, there are programs for you that you can be given a permit to stay in their country after your studies. And some you can even stay and get permanent residency. Then from permanent residency, you can get your citizenship, which is the second passport if you are interested in getting second passport for yourself or for your family, which is quite interesting. Um, because of whatever that is going on around the world, having a second passport wherever you're coming from, whether you're from Africa or anywhere, having a second passport of another country is a good credit for you. You can easily travel. You will have double home. Who doesn't want to have um, options? You become global citizen. You can easily travel anywhere you want to travel. You can easily go to the second home if you wish, and so on and so forth. Okay. So I'll be making general statements about general requirements for anybody who is interested, who want to migrate abroad through studies, who is interested, you know, there are general requirements for everybody. What you need to have, you should have something in order to start applying for international studies. Okay, so the general studies is what we're going to be talking about in this video. So join me, watch till the end of the video, and I would like you to subscribe to the channel, to like, and also to share it to your friends and well wishers, even to your enemies. You can't be you can't keep on with the grudges with your enemy. All right, so that's on a lighter note. So today, I'll be making general statements about general requirements for different countries. For the alternative countries that we'll be talking about, like Finland, like Estonia, like Russia, like China, like Vietnam, countries like Taiwan, countries like UAE, countries like different countries of the world, that you can easily migrate to, and you study there for free, and while you're studying you can actually work, you make your money. Some countries, even while you are studying, you are being paid, you are being given stipend, you are being given accommodation. What else are you looking for? Okay, so I'll be bringing you those countries, but before then I'll just talk about general requirements. Okay, so join me. All right, so the first one, if you are interested in going for bachelor's program anywhere in the world, if you're coming from West Africa, you need to have your WAEC certificate. Okay, West African Examination Council, you need to have your certificate, which shows that you graduated from secondary school in West Africa. Okay, you need to have either WAEC or GCE, and then if you are from Nigeria, you need to have NECO, which shows that you wrote the general exam after your secondary school, after your high school. So that's the basic requirement. General requirement for everybody is that you ought to have international passport. I mean, anybody who is planning to study, abroad, who is planning to travel abroad, should have international passport. So it's no brainer even mentioning it. But I will have to mention it, okay? So it's a general requirement for anybody who wish to migrate abroad. You know. Then the third requirement, which is somehow optional depending on the school, is some school will require you to get transcript from your secondary school. I mean, I tried applying to um, one university, and they are requesting for transcripts. When I was trying out so many things because I I have made enough research for myself before I intend to start this journey of bringing secrets to different opportunities around the world and how to go about it. Like 5 to 6 years ago, I tried doing another bachelor's program, and I tried applying for bachelor's program, and they requested for transcript from my secondary school. So I know what I'm talking about. So some schools will require you to get transcripts, for secondary school from your secondary school in order to apply for their bachelor's program. And some schools will want you to provide English proficiency, you know, but there are several universities for the alternative countries that we'll be talking about in this channel that don't require you to bring IELTS or bring TOEFL. Even if they intend you to bring any certificate, they will just ask you to provide like a letter from your secondary school, or even uploading your WAEC. Your WAEC, when they see English there, that you studied English in your secondary school and you wrote it in your WAEC, is good enough for them, you know. But what they do is some of them will tell you that like in their requirements that you need to have at least B in your English language, you know, and B in maths, or maybe like B in English and like two other B's, you know, or some will require you to have like two B's, in your grades, at least two B's in your grade. Then other could be C, CC, and the rest of it. So whenever anybody wants to apply for bachelor's program, abroad, the person need to have made good grades in their WAEC or in NECO, as the case may be. Get your passport ready, get your WAEC certificate, your original, or NECO certificate, your original, or GCE certificate, your original ready. And possibly, if you can get your transcript from your secondary school, you can as well do that and get it ready. Okay. The second one is master's program. The master's program, you need your bachelor certificate, and at least you ought to have graduated with 2-2. I mean, that's the least you can graduate with in order for you to consider applying. Even some paid schools, you can't even apply with third class. But for the purpose of this program, for the purpose of this channel, we'll be talking about mm, countries that you can get fully funded scholarship there. And even getting the fully funded scholarship usually come with accommodation and sometimes come with stipend, like monthly stipend, like pocket money, for your expense, for your monthly expenses. So you need to get your bachelor's degree certificate, and had you need to have had at least 2-2 in your grade, 2-2-1 first class, excellent. Okay, then you need to get your transcript ready. I noticed that some Nigerian universities, it's quite difficult for you to get your transcript. So you start on time to apply for your transcript, so that it will not be a matter of urgency for you. So start on time, get your transcript ready, because you are doing something serious. Your international passport ready, your bachelor's degree certificate ready, your transcript ready, then recommendation letter is either you prepare your recommendation letter at hand, or you have someone already, maybe your lecturer or maybe your place of work, depending on the requirements. Some will ask you to provide academic reference letter, like recommendation letter. Some will ask you to provide anyone, whether academic or where you've worked before, your workplace recommendation letter. Some will just ask you to provide recommendation letter. So anyone that is easy for you, if it's from your school or if it's from your place of work, you need to provide it, you know. And if they're addressing it, I usually tell people they should address it as to whom it may concern, not necessarily addressing the school, so that you can also use the same recommendation letter to apply for different schools as well. Okay. Then you also need to have CV, whether academic CV or work CV, or both. You can combine the both of them. Um, Academic CV is that maybe you just graduated from secondary school, you don't have any job experience before, you have little job experience. You can prepare your academic CV. Provide in your academic CV, you need to put in details what you've been able to achieve when you were in your secondary school, not just getting WAEC in your secondary school, getting NECO in your secondary school, but extracurricular activities that were you indulged in when you were in secondary school. Maybe you were a you debater, like maybe you were in debating club, you go for competitions for debate, and you are given certificate for it. So you need to mention it in your academic CV. Maybe you're an athlete when you were in secondary school, you need to mention it. Okay. Then in your university days, you need to mention those academic or non-academic activities you indulged in apart from getting your degree certificate. So maybe you indulge in volunteering in your secondary school, in your undergraduate studies. So you also need to mention it in your academic CV. Maybe you participated in academic competition, or maybe you participated in sports competition, or maybe you participated in any form of competition or any form of activity that at the end of the day you are given certificates for it. They like to they like you to mention it. And then another thing I would also want to mention is that just be watch if you are still in secondary school, if you are still in the university as an undergraduate student, try as much as possible to indulge in many activities that will earn you certificates. You white people don't joke with certificates, you know. They want you to, because that's part of what builds your portfolio. Anytime they mention anytime they mention anything about portfolio, that's what they're talking about. I should be able to be active, not just active in class, but also active out of class, by indulging in so many activities. At the end of the day, you are being given certificate for, Then also try as much as possible, maybe in your field, to do one or two certificates, maybe online. On Google, there are so many websites that you can go online and just do maybe 2 weeks, 2 weeks training. And after the training, you'll be given certificate. You can do a day training, you can do 2 days training. So all those things in your leisure time, you can just indulge yourself and be doing them so that you build up your portfolio. So if you get all those things, these are the things you are going to write in your academic CV. If it's work, maybe you graduated in 2020 and you're applying for master's degree in 2024. Between 2020 and 2024, what have you been doing? So these are the things you need to mention in your CV. If you're already working, you mention the name of the organization, the name of the company you're working with, and um, you need to also mention the positions, you know, positions, your position in the organization. If you've worked in several organizations, you need to mention them. You need to mention your position and then what you were able to achieve, what were your roles, and what you were able to achieve when you were there, when you were there. Yeah. Okay. Then another one is I think that's all for master's program. I think that's all. Your recommendation letter, your passport first, your bachelor's degree, your transcript, recommendation letter, academic CV, and proficiency test. Yeah, proficiency test, English proficiency test. Um, just like I said in the beginning of the video, for the proficiency test, I'll be bringing some schools that may not require you to write IELTS or write TOEFL. What you need to present is your bachelor's degree that you studied in English in your bachelor's program, you know, or just uploading your WAEC certificate that shows where you wrote English in your WAEC is good enough. So these are the schools that I'm going to bring in you so that it will not be quite difficult for you. And also, I'll be bringing you schools that you may not need to pay application fee when you are doing the application. I'll be mentioning it in my subsequent videos. Countries where you can easily apply. You can easily apply for scholarship, maybe via their Ministry of Foreign Affairs or maybe directly to the school, and you don't need to pay for application fee. So these are the places that I'll be bringing to you. You don't have anything to lose. Your documents that you prepared is for you alone. You can easily use it for anything that you want to use it for. So what you need to do is for you to get your documents ready, you know, and just follow my channel because I will bring it to you different opportunities all around the world where you can easily apply with the certificate that you have, and you can successfully complete your application at ease. You can successfully complete your application at ease and wait for feedback. Okay. PhD, PhD studies is the same thing. The only thing you need to do is for you to get your get you decide on the topic that you want to make research on. The area that you want to research on. Try getting the person that will supervise you from the department that you intend to do your research on. And also, first of all, researching about the school, getting the school, knowing about the country that you intend to go, getting the school, then going to the department, and then getting the person that will supervise you, the professor that will supervise you. Going into the department means searching in the website, probably in the website, for the professor that will supervise you. So it's meant in the other one that you were able to complete your master's program. You completed your master's program and you completed with good grades. So these are the things that they will require. And most PhD studies are free in Europe generally. I noticed that most PhD studies are free in Europe. So for you what you need is for you to get the appropriate information regarding the school, regarding the country, regarding the school that you intend to, and regarding the department that you want to make research on. You know, the departments you want to make research on. So that's basically it. And most times, PhD students are paid high stipend. They are being given like good money, and not just giving stipends. Sometimes they give them money for research. They give them funding, grants for research. Depending on the school, depending on the country, depending on the department. So I urge you to join me in this journey. I'm so excited once again. I can't wait to continue uploading videos regarding studying abroad, how to migrate abroad using fully funded scholarship, you know, and I hope to give you accurate information, the one I've been able to research. Disclaimer is that I am no immigration expert. What I bring to you is what I've been able to experience because I'm currently a master's student studying at Higher School of Economics. I'm fully funded scholar. So I will bringing you what my experience is, and I will bringing you what I was able to find out when I was making my research, before coming here to study, and I'll be bringing you different information that will aid you to easily move abroad for free. Okay, so stay tuned. Remain blessed. Sign off.